Hi everybody, Flash Rising back again in Foundation. Heads up, I am recording this again back to back with episode 3. Basically I've recorded the first episodes back to back essentially. So if you've commented I will have replied, but I won't have actually seen it yet. Well anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. Right, where were we? In my head, where was I 5 minutes ago? Again, I just don't care. There's nothing I can do about it because I've not finished. As far as I've not blocked anything. Yeah, the bad weather. That means the bad weather. So the bad weather's fine. We could do with another. We could do. Do we want to expand over the water? Do we want to expand this way onto this side, or expand down here? It's Sebastian can't reach his house. Where's his house? Where's your house? It's just not down here. Again. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can do about that. So I'm not, basically. He'll either carry on moaning about it or leave. Right, let's hit pause a second. Right. Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go this way? Or do we want to go this way? Or do we want to go this way up to the resources up here? Make a way up here to this mine up here. Because there is something in it. However, we're not guaranteed to get it. What's my bailiff doing at the moment? There with the clergy. Promotions are indeed available. Unhappiness. Yeah, get over it. So let's have a bit of a... They're going to leave at some point. So again, not bothered. Let's go by arrival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Don't do promotions that way. In our context, because I'm going to spend the money on that. Don't do promotions like this. It's not the sensible way of doing it. Not at all. Not in the slightest. It's not the sensible way of doing it. However, yeah, don't do promotions like that. That's not the sensible way of doing it. However, I reckon I've been doing this game long enough to know where on it. Dairy farm. That produces milk, which produces cheese. Or we can go with... We've now got road signs, trees and stuff. Then we've got this lot, so we're going to go with a sheep farm. Sheep produces wool, which produces cloth. So I'm going to stick you down here, kind of spin you around that way, into this corner here. Build you, and then I'm going to build next to you a weaver's hut. Weaver's hut's fine, so I'm going to put the weaver's hut just kind of like there on this road here. We can't afford to do that, so I'll just plan it for the moment. A tailor workshop I'm going to put over the road like this. We can do that. I'm then going to hit go. Wait for the money to roll in. And then I'll hit build on that. That means we can start producing cloth, which I'm going to immediately, if I forget, assign a... We probably need to build another warehouse for that. We'll probably need to build another warehouse for that. I'm going to check my trade while it's doing that. Trade, what can we sell? Resources. So they want to buy fish and fish. So let's see what we're going to do with them. Let's go into tradable resources. Let's go to fish and sell everything above 0. Just have fish purely for trading. That's ever so slightly worrying. Village path bar, that's blocked. And again, I'm not sure what I can do about that, if anything. 4 new villages, which is ever so slightly concerns because we've not really got the jobs coming through, but they're still coming. Ready to build. Come on. For access to food. Okay. A house is upgrading. Happy day. Tell you what, that's what I need to do if I forget. I need to build a marketplace. I'll put you kind of there, and you're going to be a goods stall. We're going to need one, and I'll probably have to buy some goods in, I think. I spent money on that. Missing for construction. Not bothered. We've got lots of... I never really use this build. I never really look at them. I should do, but I don't. Because I don't think I really need to, be honest with you. Path is blocked. Right, let's follow this bloke, see where it goes. He's going to go down here. He's going to go down here. Going to go there. So yes, we've gone down there. Is he going to go down here? He's going to go there. He's going to go down here. He's going to go there. And then he's going to go where? I genuinely don't know what I want to do about that person at all. I just don't know what I can do. So I'm just going to ignore it because I really don't know what you want me to do. Access to comfort. Again, that's because this house there's going to need some kind of comfort thing. We're losing money, which is a slight concern. The market's been built, so we need one market trader. Now, what can you have? You can either common wares, clothes, or candles. Now, can we buy any of those in at the moment? Trade. Okay, tell you what. Trade. Trading resources. They want to sell. Common. God, that's expensive though. Jesus, that's expensive. They sell. You see, there's nothing they sell we can afford. What I might do though is I might resources, common wares. I don't know how to do that because it's hellishly expensive. No, I'm not going to do that. We're going to hold. I'm going to take a risk. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to sign close to it, even though we ain't got any close. And then I'm going to ignore it, basically. You are assigned missing resources 5 cloth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to there like that. Okay, that's not built because I didn't finish that off, did we? Okay, bailiff is for mandate. I've just pressed that, and I really should have checked that, shouldn't I? Really. Builder wouldn't keep. That'll happen eventually. That's it, because I added those mannequins to it, and I ain't got a cloth for that, and it's holding everything else up. Dummy, so we're going to go training dummy, delete the training dummy, delete the training dummy. I'll rebuild one. I need to delete the training dummy. We've completed that. Wooden keeps being built. No access to service. Again, I've got capacity for 60. So what I'm going to do is, this is a part that I do find very frustrating. I'm going to build yet another church. I'm going to build another church down here now. It's almost like the entire just becomes churches. You end up just building church after church, and it's the part that I just find it frustrating because you end up building like a gazillion churches. I don't want a gazillion churches. It becomes like it just feels as if you've got to build lots of churches to stop your peasants from moaning, because peasants like to moan. I'm gonna have to swap you out, and you're going to run out of resources in a minute. That's upgraded. We start producing cloth yet? No, we haven't. Come on, game. Alright, okay. I might have to buy common wares, actually. I might do that, actually. Just where does it go is $1 million question. I'm going to common wares go in the warehouse. More villages. Where the hell going? Common wares goes in here. I'm going to go. Then I'm going to go to trade. I'm going to go to common wares, and I wish this was an alphabetical order. It's not at all. You can trade. You can now trade water. Okay. You can now. That's interesting. We're going to buy until the inventory reaches 2. Until remember, I've got that switched on. And then going to go up to market. Can you buy water? I've never noticed that before. So I'm going to change you to common wares. I'm then going to go back into my trading. He buys water, unless you can. But where would he keep it? Who buys water? They will buy. They want to sell. They want to buy that. But that's. But where would you keep it though? Okay. Let's put, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. I said a couple of episodes back, there's something you could do that would track stuff. So that's interesting. You switch that on and it helps you track where everything is. So tools, I'm now going to cancel tools. Ah, Remember the other day there was a tool that you could tip, and it will tell you where everything is. It will tell you the production. So if we go to tools now on here, and then we go down to tools down there, it will tell us all the buildings which are involved in the tools production line. It will tell you all the different things that involve tools, which is fantastic. Turn that off, that's useful. Okay. So what I'm then going to do is I'm now going to go back into here, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to assign person to Tails Workshop. I'm going to go back out of it. I'm going to back into that. I'm going to go to trade. I'm going to check who wants to buy tools. I'm going to see if I can sell some of them. They want to sell tools. Nobody wants to buy any. Okay. They want to buy some, but they want 20 clothes. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. More villagers coming in, even though we've got like low unemployment. They keep flooding in. So you're built. So you're built. All we need now is sheep. And let's make you a priority because I want you finished. Okay. Right, where next? Hit pause, hit pause, hit pause. Where next? Do we go? Do we expand this way and lock these trees out and just keep it and have that as our forest, or go this way for more land? Because that means that's all like resources. That's all kind of. Could put more farms there and be spit out of the way, innit? Here, I'm going to go here. If we go to here. And then we bought that. The reason why here, because then I can easily spread out here. I can easily move houses and that down here and have them a bit further down then. Which kind of makes sense in my head anyway. I didn't want to do that, did I? No, do you lot? I didn't want to do that. Yeah, off nicely. Yeah, because it means it's more flat land, so I can put more farms down here if we need to get later on more houses down there. No, I don't think we'll need to, because I think we're going to have perfectly fine as we are. Okay. Right, okay. Right. Where are we? Okay. Right, that's ticking there. Oh, I'm going to go back over here. Then he's got that finished. We've got the planks. You get the planks from down there to down here. A nice big kind of fancy looking kind of. That's looking like a map with that. Okay, chimneys come. I'll put some more chimneys down actually. Make them look uniform, a bit more kind of standard. So move you out of my way. So I'm going to get a chimney there, a chimney there, there. Oh, no. I'm not bothered if villagers don't join us because, quite frankly, I ain't got any jobs for them, so they'd be doing me a favour if they didn't turn up. Just put one in the middle there. Build a few more chimneys everywhere. Keep that looking occupied. I thought we've not done a flyby before, so we've gone over the hill. Active village life, gone over the valley to the farm. Okay, we're producing tools, which is great. Wood's a bit on the scarce side. Clothes not coming through yet because we haven't got the sheep farm's not been finished yet. That really needs to be finished. Okay. Sheep farm has been built. I do love the sheep messages. I really do. Anthony, I might build a second sheep farm. That's not building a second sheep farm. So we come look at all the sheep running around. Fish are fish coming through? Fish are coming through, which is fine. Let's build another fishing thing. Let's put another fishing. Where's the element? Another fishing pier. There. Get them fishing on that. Iron deposit. Lawnmower's been built. The chimney's all done. Looking good. How are we getting on for time? It's looking better. We've got no more. I can't get to my arse and nonsense. Perhaps they left. Probably if they did, I'm not particularly bothered really. Envoy military mission available. So now what we can start doing, we can start looking at military. Which we're going to know service. I don't care if you're. So we're going to start building. Let's do some trader dummies, shall we? Because military missions have got me out of a lot of trouble a lot of times. They're not really military missions. All you basically do is you recruit soldiers. They train themselves in here, and then you send them off on missions, or you give them to your king. The king takes them off somewhere, and you come back with rewards, depending on how well they got on. See if we assign, and they can only 5. Take all of them. That's it. Take all of them. What's it? Church has been built. That means what we are going to have to do. We are going to have to. There you go. We are going to have to have a warehouse with space because we're going to have to. Common wares. You're selling common wares, which is fine. As soon as we have clothes, I'll switch you off that. We can do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to switch you to clothing. I'm going to go up into my trade. I'm going to go into my trading resources. I am going to turn off. I wish you could sort this. I wish you could sort this because it'd be damn if you could. I'm going to switch you off because I don't need to buy you anymore. What I am going to have to do is buy 7 swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Buy until we reach 7. Request an audience. I'm being attention. What you're going to want something I'm not going to give you. In fact, I'm not going to look at it because I don't care about the silly king. In these silly military missions, I need somewhere to put my tools. My swords. Where are space? How have I got? Well, that's your full. What I've got up here. Tools, planks, polished stone. We need another warehouse. I'm going to put in the warehouse. I'm going to put it. Oh, no. New storage. We're going to put the warehouse. I'm going to put you. Because there's no negative effect and everything. I'm going to put you over here. Let's see if I can squeeze you in. There you go. Build that there. Squeeze you in there. Okay. We've got clothes coming through. We've got plenty of food. No access to comfort. Just get over yourself. Look, there's there selling clothes. Go on. Common. Well, I don't want you to sell clothes. I don't know. Sell clothes. Go and get some clothes. Go on. Off you go. They're coming there. Military missions. Okay. Right there. We can start. I'll start coming through soon. Food is not a problem. What we like for jobs? Jobs are fine. Well, we haven't got any, but we'll have some soon. I'll create a few, not many, but I'll create some. What have we got in terms of research? We've got tools, plenty of tools. Charcoal makers. Okay. Wood is fine. We've got 5 swords, which is perfect. I need to go to here. I need to sign them. I need to sign me soldiers' swords. So if I go to here, I go to soldiers. I need soldiers. I need to sign you. And then sign what swords I've got. You start off with 5 swords. So cool. We've allocated the 5 swords. We should get some coming in if we could trade any in. In the meantime, can I make any? Have I got a weaponsmith? Cooperage, glass melter. Iron smelter, blacksmith, you make tools, goods production, gold smelter, jewels workshop, tailors. Where's a weapon maker's resource production? Where's a weapons maker? There's one that specifically makes weapons. Sawmill, charcoal hut, iron smelter, blacksmith, gathering hut. Sheep farm, tailors workshop, where is it? I can't have unlocked it yet. So cooperage, hops, brewery, gold. Jewelers. Where the devil is the weapons maker gone? Am I imagining this or what? I know I haven't, but you never know. You never blink, you know. Well, we'll turn up at some point. In the meantime, I'll have to buy some if we're going to be selling any, because I've not really checked. Okay, I've got plenty of money. Money is no longer a problem. Immigration coming in is a problem because there's too much of it. Some more fishing boats. Build that. Okay. Yeah, let us know what you're looking through, what you're looking forward to in 1.9. I like the idea of being able to build a smaller village and expand it without having to go a massive behemoth of a village. Like I said, I've done a few mod runs. So if you go back and I'll put a link to the playlist in the description. Go back and look at some of the ones I've done with mods, because there's so many mods in there that allow you to build big grand castles, bigger buildings, grander buildings, where you can. I've done a couple of ones where I've built big castles that dominate the entire area. I want something like that. I want to build a big castle that's going to dominate the village. And you've got lots of different, just kind of decorative mods. Add just different decorative things to them, to your board, to your game. And it's just, yeah, there's so many more. There's so many different things. There's so many great mods out there that I'd like to see incorporated into the game at some point. For example, different foods. There's one that you can, like livestock farming, like pigs, like livestock farms, which just kind of adds in pigs, goats, and things like that. That allow you to produce milk that can be used as a food. There's vegetable farms that allow you to build vegetable farms that allow you to and give you a mod where you can have a vegetable stall linked to that particular farm. There's medieval fair one which allows you to. It gets a quality of life. It replaces a market stall. And nice to build a market, but it gives you a plethora of choices in terms of different kind of canopies you can use on your markets. It adds so much. It adds so much more to the game. There's so many mods out there. If you've played Foundation at all, but you've never played any of the mods, I would urge you to go and check them out, because some of the mods are quite frankly fantastic. Oh, I've just noticed that we can unlock that trade route. Trade resources. We can't yet because I've got 42. I can't unlock that. Why can't I unlock that since I've got 42? I'm missing some here or what? Are they all on that market stall? They're all there. What are they all doing there? What are you doing? Promotions available. Let's start sending some of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How to destroy your village with one simple go by. Quite frankly, promoting far too many people. I'm not doing that because that's a car crash event. We're not ready for that yet. Let's put some up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, I'll do. Yeah, again, that's not how you do this. Don't do that unless you're confident you know what you're doing. Don't. It's just, again, disaster waiting to happen. Houses upgrading. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. So there's so many fantastic mods out there that add so much more, because this is already a fantastic game, but it adds so much more to that game. It really does. Right, let's go on to the old dairy farms. Let's put, again, the red circle of doom. Because, again, nobody wants to live next to a dairy farm, so I'll put you over here. I'll put you down here, down on this, right there on the wings. They're just there. There, build. Put next to the dairy farm, the cheesemaker, because cheesemakers are nice, so I'll put that on there. Build. What I am going to do, I am going to build yet another builder's workshop, because I think we might need it. I'll pop that just down here somewhere. Build. I shall immediately inhabit you with 3 people. What I'm also going to do is I'll bolt on next to that a sculpture warehouse, a sculpture place. I'll get that done. Hopefully I'll get things moving a bit quicker. We're now falling over kind of everything. We've got stacks of cash, stacks of money, and stacks of food. Well, no, we haven't got stacks of food. What I tell you I might do as well, I might build another farm. I don't we need it yet, but you cannot be too careful. Let's get another farm in. Let's get the farm just here, down here. Let's kind of put back onto the fish there. Get that built. I'll create a few more jobs. Wood's still a problem coming through. Houses are upgrading, which is fine. I still can't like that because all my clothes are in there, which is a bit of a pain. Not the end of the world though. We shall cope. That's working. No access to service. I'll have to make the church again. This is what really frustrates me, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. The demands of religious buildings to me are a pain in the backside. I think the religious demands the game places on you, to me, is too much. To me, it's just there's too much demands on the religious buildings, on the need to provide religious buildings. It's just crazy. The amount of religious buildings they expect you to build. I get religion is important, but sometimes it's like, well, just hold on a second. I've got, like, if you look at them as religious buildings I've got to build, they're not paid. They're not bad, but you just got to build so many of them. If you look now, I've got 3 massive churches across the place, and it's just like, well, do you really need that many religious buildings? That's something I'd like to see changed, is the demands of religion. You can ignore it but you're barrel if you do, because they will whinge like hell at you. This is one of the things that can demands a lot of you. I mean, you let me know, how do you guys deal with religion? Do you just ignore it and just kind of let it just kind of do its thing, or what? I kind of find it's incredibly frustrating. But anyway, come on, I want to open this trade route. Oh, I can do it now. Happy days, we've done it. Right, let's go back into that trade route. I'm just going to sit down a second so I don't lose track of anything, because I've done that before. I've kind of ignored some, lost track of something. Right, so they'll buy tools, and they'll buy tools off us, which is good because I'm going to sell them some tools, and they will sell that lot. Wants to buy, wants to sell. So they'll buy tools off us. So I go to resources, and we switch tools to sell above 10. That'll get some more money coming in. Happy days. As long as you keep producing tools. Did they also buy clothes as well? I wasn't paying attention to that. Did anybody want to buy clothes off us? They want to buy. None of them want to buy clothes. Yes, you do. You want to buy tools, and you want to buy clothes and fish. So let's go back into resources. Let's go to clothes. We shall sell clothes above 10. We always want to keep a stock of clothes in. That all day. Cloth stock at 10. Let's lower planks to 30. Let's lower planks to 30. I'll leave berries at 50 because we're not exactly kind of a world berries at the moment. Let's up that. Request an audience. What kind of, yeah. King, what do you want? You guess the answer to that one. I am not going to give anything to that king today. Thank you very much. Right. I'm not going to bother buying anything. Expand. We don't need to. Let's have a look at where we're on the old job front. We've got Kate. And I'm gonna. Okay, so where's that? So squeeze him in down there. So therefore now, I can't remember why I built this. Why did I build this? What the devil did I build this for? It's completely gone out my mind what I built this for. Clothes, was it? I can't remember why I built this. I left for Jim. I can't remember why I built this. You've gone that there. You've got that there. Common clothes are in there. So you're going to be that. I've totally forgotten why I built this. I completely got on why I built it. Oh well, built there. We have capacity to build it. Bread all of a sudden is looking like it's under a lot of pressure. Ooh, yes, bread is looking like it's under pressure all of a sudden. That's why this farm's becoming even more important. Yes, bread all of a sudden is becoming very important. Yeah, we're at capacity. So yeah, so that's something you've got to be careful of. You don't overproduce. So what we like for everything else? We've got lots of copper. What we like for fish? Fish 20. Okay. We do need to be careful of that. Keep an eye on that because bread is running low. We don't want to run out of food. because that is bad. Running out of food is not good for the happiness of your villages. More villages have turned up. These weapons don't up yet. Each one's being built. Let's get these populated. Come to you in a minute. Some busy. Oh, swords. That's right. Swords. I don't know what I built it for. Swords and cloth. I put planks there. I'm not entirely sure. You're populated. Paint a wheat. Paint a crop field. Crop field that way. Right, nice big square. All the way around. But that needs to be that big, but no, we'll do that. Okay. See if that fills it. If it does, we can expand it. Okay. Nobody wants to live there. Probably too steep for them. We're expanding nicely. Missing raw materials. We've got lots of cloth, bread. Food is just about staying on an even keel. What have we got in the way of soldiery, of military? Oh, shop builders, cheesemakers. That will provide some kind of food shortly. What was I doing then? Soldiers. Do I have any spare swords? Nope. Partly trained. We do need swords. Is anybody actually selling any swords? I've set a trade thing for it, haven't I? So we go to swords in trade. Come on, brain. Swords. Yeah, we're going to buy till we reach 7. Access to comfort. Okay. Well, so that's going to start doing that. So hopefully that will ease the pressure on. That'll start giving us more production. Is that built yet? That's still working on my old dairy farm. That'll give us cheese. We're just about staying on top of things here. Just about staying on top of things. Money is not a problem. That's one thing we're not short of. Which just mean we could, if we need to buy food in, we could just buy a job lot of food, but I don't think I need to. I am tempted to switch to selling fish over berries because we've got plenty of it. Yeah, I mean, we think markets are making a stack of cash for. We've got another new villager coming in. Yeah, this is our town little village, a thriving little village. Yeah, I suppose again, what this shows is you do not need to be massive to be successful. It's just about making sure you keep just enough people in to kind of keep the village ticking over. It's kind of things is that I don't know, if people get unhappy, there's not a lot you can do. They'll leave, people leave, but if they leave, replace them. You know, just replace them. It's not difficult to replace because you get a constant stream of people. Fine, you lose that higher band of citizens, of peasantry, but you can easily get more of them. That's about run out again. We do need to get more. Do we need to get? We don't need to get. We've got all the alternative sources of food coming. Oh, that's what. Again, I was talking earlier on about the mods that added livestock farms. What that does, that allows you to actually butcher your sheep, your goats, your pigs, and your cows to sell them as meat in butchers. So it adds like a butcher shop. So it adds that kind of all the different. It allows you to sell more of what you produce. So it allows you to turn. You actually sell your cattle as beef and as meat. It just adds a bit more additional detail to your game. You know, it's well worth checking the mods out. And there's loads of stacks. I mean, I've done it myself. You can come and watch my channel. I've played mods, and they're not difficult to install. It's not rocket science. If I've done it, or if you don't fancy watching mine, there's loads of YouTubers have covered loading mods and playing the mods. And they're really, really easy. You've got to be kidding me. What a waste of time that was. There's loads and loads of different ways you can. There's loads of different things you can. There's loads of different things you can play with mods. There's loads of different things you can. Loads of different mods you can load in. They're easy to load in. They're easy to get rid of. That bothers me. Elson Minor. So you require goods, food, and comfort. Dismiss. There's loads of mods you can load in. There's absolutely stacks of them. And they're easy to install. They're easy to use. You can remove them at the start of every single game, and they add so much more to the game. Not a word of warning, but when I've gone with the livestock farm and the livestock from the farms. They don't break the game, but they do make it a lot easier because they make a lot more money, and because in it you really eradicate any issues you've got with food. It really does. My favourite mod is the medieval fair because it's a decorative quality of life mod, and it just adds so many more fancy buildings you can actually build. It adds lots of different things like quality of life things. It just make the game look visually nicer. Things like proper medieval fair type. So let me show you. It adds. Whereas if I want to do this, it has so many tent types. I mean, you can get a mod. I think the same mod allows you to get weapon racks for your castle, for your medieval castle. It has so many different things to your game, just to make it. It doesn't change your game, but it just adds more to it. It just adds so much more to your game. It's just visually just looks really, really nice. And that one there. Yeah, anyway, I'm going on. I love the mods, really do, and I do hope some of those mods do make their way into the final game because there's so many good ones out there. Again, let me see if I can show you. Let's just hit pause a second. This might go wrong. If I go there like this, nope, up here. If I go up here, I go to. Is it? Get it from? Do I get it from in here? Nope. Edit mods. These are all. See, these are the mods I've got. I mean, big castle walls, berry farm, different kind of berry farm. That just that's good if you haven't got any berries. Basic materials. That's balance for realism. You've got cider brewery, allows you to brew cider. Corn farm, just as different type of farm. Just as, again, you can build a bridge with houses on it. Electric produces jam. You've got the entertainment one that produces like pubs, brothels and stuff. You've got ferry bridges. You've got furniture shop. You've got a great market, harbour trading. Again, that allows you to put ships and harbours. And if you're creative, that's nice when you want to be creative. I think that's a map. That's just boosting treasury, living quarters, market additions, medieval fair. This is the one that is just, for me, I love that one. Medieval stone walls. It allows you to build lots of different stone walls. If you want to build proper, more fancier castles, milk as food, it's a no-brainer. Orchard, again, it's a different mod for cider brewing. Makes pastry makers. So you can make salt to sell. Again, can trade with farms. Vegetable and poultry farm, an absolute brilliant. That's just one of the best ones I've loaded in. Yeah, that's a vegetable and poultry farm. Again, that produces vegetables, obviously, and chickens and hens and eggs that you can like eat and sell. There's a livestock. Yeah, the livestock farm. There's a new version of that, but it's that one. That one. But anyway, it's dead easy to use because you load your mods, and then when you start a new game, you just kind of you enable them or disable them as you feel, and they're just it just adds so much more to the game. It really does. You know, if you've played a little bit and you want a bit of a change, do it because they're fantastic. But anyway, I've been going on a bit. Right, so where are we? Let's just pause. Again, it's this as well that I'm kind of thinking of now. I've got even bigger. I'm now thinking, well, I'm now going to have to build more buildings to enhance my already large treasury. And yeah, I've got a massive treasury, not short on money, so it's kind of what do I do? I mean, yeah, it's kind of I'm already kind of so things like that because I've got a massive treasury already. You end up with this massive building where you kind of keep adding to it. That is already big. Or do you build another? What you could also what I might do is I might build here and build a country house over here type of fair. And try and make it a bit different over here. Just a kind of a country house. That's the main administrative centre, and I've got a country home over here. Just a bit different. But I am going to have to expand that at some point, because as soon as we start going military missions, then that's when money really starts rolling in, because that just gets crazy. Military missions are just such a good way to earn money. So we arm them because of tools. The weapons have come in. Military missions are just, if you get it right, they are just kind of. They're immense for kind of getting the money rolling in. But anyway, Let me know what you think. I love this game. I really do. And if you've not played it before, play on vanilla. If you've played it before, you've played it a lot, and you don't want to play vanilla, you want to keep playing it, look at the mods. Go look at the mods. I think it's foundationmod.io. But if you just Google Foundation mods, I've looked through the playlist, and I'll put a playlist on some of the ones I've done with mods, because it has so much more to the game. And there's a lot of, if I feel creative, I like to be a lot more creative. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know where you want to go this, because I'm just kind of cruising through this now. I'm not freewheeling it, but I'm not under pressure. Kind of I've played this game that much. I'm just not under any pressure whatsoever. I'm just kind of cruising along with it. I'm just kind of. You don't win this game. You can lose it. Oh God, yeah, you can certainly lose it. If you'll go all the way back to when I started this channel, it's in my YouTube somewhere. When I got at one point, I got down to like negative 100 on happiness, negative 100% on happiness, and like I had about 10 people left. And it was about all kind of horribly wrong. Back in the days, eh? But anyway, yeah, I'm just trudging along with this. Tell you what I might do. I'm thinking about it. It's got just one more goblin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ham out. I am going to put a stack of these out over the back here. I'm going to put a load of these because these are useful for kind of trading, basically. Oh yeah, I'm out of territory, so let's put a few here like that. Put some down there like this. So let's make this huts. Right, okay, I'm definitely going to go now. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Let me know. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know if you tried the mods. What mods have you tried? What have you felt about them? What do you want from that? If you have done the mods, let me know what mods you want to see in the game. Again, let me know what you think about the churches. It's my big bugbear with it is the fact that if you want to keep them happy religiously, which you've got to, you have to ham out so many churches to keep them happy. You look at the churches in relation to build. We've got many churches. We've got population, and for me it's my biggest bugbear, and I've never been able to find a mod that tones it down, because that's the one thing. If I would turn it, I'd be the religion, because it's way too OP for me. The fact that I've got to build like 1, 2, 3 massive churches to satisfy this many people is just bonkers. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and as ever, I'll see you next one. Thanks so much. See ya. Bye.